Franc is Ireland's best-known wedding designer, internationally known for his high-profile, fun, exclusive and couture events. In this series, we meet 6 brides in 6 very different locations, each one looking for a magical and unforgettable wedding. Franc and his team leap at the challenge and at no extra cost to the couples aim to make the wedding of their dreams a reality. Welcome to the Brides of Franc.
It's matrimony.
Today, Franc is on his way to Dublin to meet his latest clients.
I know very little about them except they're both living in Dún Laoghaire, they're getting married in 6 weeks, and they're both from Nigeria.
We're getting married within 6 months of getting engaged.
Yeah.
So it's not a long-term plan as well for us. So with these things, really, we need definitely a wedding planning.
I want to find out what their venue is, what it's like. I want to go visit it today. I need to find out what they have organised themselves and what I can bring to the table.
We've already booked the wedding for 6th of December, and we don't want to change the date.
This is going to be down to the wire.
Yeah.
How are you? Very nice to meet you.
I need strong help.
How many weeks have we got?
Oh, don't remind me.
I don't know, last Saturday is exactly 5 weeks.
Okay, so I'd say we've got lots to do. I've got to find out, I've got to see where the church is. I've got to see where the venue is. You've sent the invitations anyway, have you?
I have my invitations in the room. I don't want...
Until now, the only thing that we've been able to go in to say we've booked this is to book a cake.
2 weeks before meeting their planner, Charles and Nwabueze travelled to Nigeria for their traditional Igbo wedding. But because of their deeply religious beliefs, they are only halfway there. For this couple, the church service in Ireland can't come soon enough.
As Pentecostal Christians, we cannot sleep with each other unless or until we get married. We're really looking forward to the wedding.
Overlooking the full sweep of Dublin Bay, this Dún Laoghaire hotel, where Charles and Nwabueze first met, couldn't be better positioned for a designer with an eye for a backdrop. And with such a tight deadline for this wedding, Franc needs to see the venue. Fast.
There's a lot to do. Excited, nervous, more nervous than excited at the moment.
But if this wedding is to happen on a tight schedule and limited budget, Franc needs to see exactly what he's got to work with.
Wow.
This is my dance floor. So
Yep.
This is good, yeah.
And when I got here, I came into this room and I thought, okay, what are we going to do? I went for a little walk, as I always do. I'm a sneaky little person, so I walked out all the way around the venue to see if there are any other rooms we could use. And there's a great restaurant at the front of the building, which has got the most amazing view of Dún Laoghaire. And people can stand and admire the view, and it's a beautiful room, isn't it?
This is fab, you know.
It's fabulous, Tom.
Well done,
It's great.
I cannot see the hotel at the view, you know, at the seaside, really.
It's beautiful,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. This is great.
But that's not the only potential change Franc has spotted. Metres away from the current entrance, a disused doorway has caught his eye.
So when you walk in,
Right.
you've got a beautiful entrance. I think that's got the wow factor. And I think that's going to blow people away. But if you look, you have the carpet here,
Yes.
and then if you look straight through, it'll be beautiful for, for the photographs as
That
well.
is fantastic.
Even on the steps here. The killer here, though, is going to be the time. I know I had to get my skates on, but I think it's going to be jet skis to get this done in time.
Since arriving to Ireland from her nursing job in England 2 years ago, Nwabueze has been working as an anaesthetic nurse in the busy operating theatres of Dublin St Vincent's Hospital.
How can I plan a wedding in such a busy theatre like today? I'm finishing work at 6 o'clock. From then I'm on call. If they need me, they'll call me back to theatres. So I can't actually make the phone calls or go and view things.
Around the corner in University College Dublin, Charles is also under pressure for time. After 8 years of studying in Nigeria, Russia and Norway, he is now in his final and busiest year of his engineering PhD. 6 months ago, the last thing he thought he'd be doing was organising his own wedding.
Research to get a doctorate degree has always been my life ambition. I come in here at times at 8 in the morning and I leave at 10 p.m. I don't count the hours I spend here. I come in at times during the weekends. You have to be very ambitious. You have to have that ambition within you, to motivate yourself.
Charles sounded like the perfect candidate to satisfy the very specific criteria Nwabueze had for her dream life partner.
To me, it has to be a Pentecostal Christian, because I'm Pentecostal. It has to be a professional, and it has to be an Eastern Nigerian. Somebody might call it a criteria. So just the glue that stuck me, and it's just such super glue.
Back at HQ, it's time to brief Team Franc on what has to be done in a very short time frame.
The sparks are flying off the two of them. They are so romantic, they can't stop touching each other. Their budget is quite low.
Well, does it need a lot of decor in there? I mean, do we need to bring much in there for that?
Yeah, we do.
Are we thinking African? Are we thinking white wedding?
She'd like to incorporate white feathers, because feathers are something that they use in their weddings for throwing, you know, and stuff like that. So I think that would be nice to maybe do big feather displays, stuff like that, in the room. Yeah. Time-wise, we have to get in the middle of the night. We can't get in the day before. And the wedding's at 12. The rest of the day then is like, how can we marry the cultures? So I'm thinking music, food, entertainment, all that kind of stuff. I need to know if there's a Nigerian restaurant in Dublin that we can actually use, because I need to go there and vet it. Let's just literally get on the phones and let's get this thing moving.
She may be the face I can't forget.
Nwabueze already bought her wedding dress in London, but with only 3 weeks to go to her big day, travelling back and forth for fittings is not an option. So Franc has called in a favour so the work can be done in Dublin.
The back is against the wall. I need to get a lot of answers off her today, because this is all going to impact on the day of the wedding. And literally, once I see her in the dress, that's going to be giving me my first inspiration for what kind of a wedding this is going to be. Wow! Come on out here, you cake topper. You look fabulous.
My wedding is on the 6th of December, and today is already 20th of November. I can't be going to London all the time to do all the fitting and everything. It's taking me too much time already. Stunning, very pretty bride. Thank you.
Looks gorgeous. I love the ruffles. Wow, it's big dress.
She may be the reason I survive.
The embroidery here might be a bit much.
I think it's a bit
if we should have a look at one with just plain and see what it looks like.
Thank you.
You'll hate me because I'm so honest.
You see, in this case, the veil, the lace is away from the face.
Which do you prefer straight away? Gut reaction.
Okay, that looks good.
I like it. See, I actually prefer the simplicity of it with this as well. It goes much better with this. The simpler the better, because your dress is wonderful. I'll wear the other veil, okay? This couple made me think about the first time I fell in love too. It's all about romance, innocent, unadulterated romance. To see it, it brings you straight back.
With 2 weeks to go, Franc is meeting the couple to see the one thing they have organised, the cake. He's about to find out why this one ingredient of their wedding day is so significant to them.
This is the cake that we have originally discussed.
Okay.
As we've gone for 7 tiers, we have a layout of how tall the 7 tiers are actually going to be on the day.
It's only 2 weeks to the wedding, and it's a 7-tier cake. Each tier has got a different flavour, so it's a very complicated cake really to do.
Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, why 7?" Just, you know, 7.
I never heard of 7 either.
Really? 7
And then
is
you
the
told
number.
me 7 days that the world was made. It wasn't 8, it wasn't 5, it was 7. So.
And that 7th day, you know, just
Well, it's
God
nice
just said
to learn that.
It's made and it's perfect.
So what's
Should
the
I
wording?
say-
Is it a poem of love?
It just, anyway, the wording would be, God was thinking about me when He made you.
Oh!
That's very
And
romantic.
who's saying that? Both of you to each other.
About me.
Thinking about me.
Franc has located a renowned African restaurant in Dublin. Today he's arranged to sample some traditional food that may be included during the drinks reception.
You know, no matter where I go, I always seem to end up in the kitchen. So this is tapia.
Yeah, this is tilapia fish.
Tilapia fish.
Yeah.
It looks great.
The owners have laid on a number of dishes they think will appeal to this former chef.
The old plantain is
Yeah,
here.
this is the plantain.
I love
raw,
plantain. Yeah.
Right, it's gonna be served with fried rice and then jollof rice, and then this is coconut rice.
Coconut rice will be great for there.
Yeah,
So they'll love
yeah,
that. I think.
yeah.
And what kind of meat is it?
Yeah,
You're
we
using
got-
fried beef?
Yeah, we use fried beef. Yeah.
Fried beef. Wow, this looks great. Thank you. I was so looking forward